we back? Okay, cool. We're back. I got the card. My OBS did that thing that like this time it wasn't my chat panel. It was my like my Twitch controls, like the buttons where it's got like predictions and stuff. Like went blank, and then everything else got fucked up. Oh man, now I can't test my the end of my prediction thing because it's not on anymore. Man. Either way, well, here's the card for the match. Man, we would have got that too. The match was like just really late. Well, here's this. Yeah, they both finished. Yeah, everything played out. You are welcome, Falcon. Fully, my man. Thanks for asking me to stream, Eddie. Thank you for asking me to stream, dude. It's my pleasure. GG's to both golfers, to Believe, to Eddie, to those that bet on Eddie. GG's indeed. Oh, it will do that part. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad that works. Oh, I wonder if it goes lower. Oh. That's cool how it like goes across. Okay. So I'm gonna go get coffee now. Do you need me to post the screenshot? I'm sure they'll let me know if they do. What else did I miss here? Believe's got it? Okay, cool, right on. Sweet, man. Good game. That was a tough, man, that's a tough spread for Believe. The ban Bowser penalty. Dude, 17 was really something, man. If there's one spot on that course where Believe could expect to gain back a substantial portion of his score, that would be it. And I can't. So you hit the top of the blowhorn, I'm assuming. Hit the top of the blowhorn, bounced over to. And of course, yeah, 16 was not an eagle. '18 was pretty standard. Or wait. Eddie with the eagle and Believe with the par. Believe played, yeah, that was a tough match for Believe. Tournament nerves are a thing. Even if they've practiced the course in a different fashion, or the tournament nerves are a big thing. Does not matter the tier. Top of the blowhorn, bounced off the edge and went over. And it was slow, you like rolled, and then you could see that was like, it got worse quickly. I couldn't be bothered with scaling the clip. Oh, it's a good thing that you didn't, because when you try to do that, you practically always fail. Oh shit, Mac left a match on 17 last night. I was just in a match with them, just randomly, just out there, I just joined one, and it was, I think something like that happened on 17. And I got kicked. Ah, yes, Endless is playing. 10 minutes left on Spiky Palms. Clinic time? Let's do it, Tadpole. Let's do it. Do you play World Rank at all? We could do some of that. Hey man, I'll always take a handicap. I have no problem with that. We can always play casual too. You never have to worry about anything with me. No problemo. Oh man, I am gonna go get that cup of coffee that I wanted to get though, so. Oh yeah, I'm gonna post the picture of the bread, and then I'm gonna get my coffee and I'm gonna get a slice of bread and I'm gonna bring it back up here and I'm gonna enjoy it with you. And then you'll get to see it. So stay tuned for that. And then the golf clinic, and the Spiky Palms clinic, and the Pro Shell clinic. Oh man, Pro Shell coming up. Oh, I love how we have that working now. Oh my God, yes. Daytona sounds like it might be kind of nice right about now. Yo, Synth, what's going on, dude? Please follow my friend Tangelo. He rocks. Tangelo's streaming right now? Hell yeah. My one thing is not popping up. I'm not sure why. Please, yeah. He usually plays kind of in silence, and it's very zen. So this is what I baked today. Besides the bread overlay. There it is. You as well, Synth. I got this here loaf that I baked. Actually, in the picture, it looks like it got a little done on the side, but it's just crispy. I've got a slice here to show off. I was trying to get that actual shape of like piece of bread going on, and I think I got close. There's a little cleavage there. There's a little itty bitty cleavage there. Look at that. Yeah, just I wanted to get to like floweth over, you know. It's got fresh rosemary, fresh sage, and a little bit of dried thyme. It's so good to see you, Twinderella. I saw your significant other hit me with a follow. Thank you very much. We've managed to make a lot of progress on a lot of the dev stuff that we were talking about last time. Now that I think about it. Yeah, no, it's very super gratitude. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we were talking about, we've been working on, which is really cool to have some breakthroughs. Okay. Let's see if I can get into the very last spiky palms. That's really funny that the overlay shows you that you have literally 2 seconds to do that. Oh, somebody did. Who was that? Who was that? Oh man. It was a Bowser Jr. Zombie, I play with Zombie all the time. Of course, Toad, Red Toad. Well, good evening, Twinderella. I hope you're having a lovely, happy Saturday. Lady Bowser, what up? It's so good to see you. No worries. I wanted to play Spiky. It was Lady Bowser. That was the in and out. We've got James on T4. I'm gonna test the shit out of this thing tonight because I've got some bugs to suss out. Caught up on sleep, we're playing video games, we bought dinner so we didn't have to cook, let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Tan just gonna play 3 CPUs on ProShell. So Tan just playing World Rank tonight too, let's go! Did he see the tracker is out? He probably has that burned into his brain. Okay, so Tadpole, what I did there is I knew I had to shoot through that little keyhole, but I had to keep the elevation there. That's what that extra arrow was for. I could have added 2, because look how I'm a little bit further off than I want to be. So I have to either putt it or chip it. Now I putt this like from a grid standpoint, so I just count the dots. And I just know that spikies are a real pain in the ass, so a lot of the time those dots are bigger than they seem. So this is the thing that we were talking about last time, Twinderella, the scalable bar. What were we talking? We were talking about the same shit with a lot of different people, and basically both of the things that we were talking about are on screen right now. Yo, KP, what is going on, dude? You're playing H tonight in Turning Palooza? I would love to stream, absolutely, dude. No, please. When is it? As soon as we can. Okay, let me finish this spiky and then we're on it. I can distract you with this loaf of bread that I baked today. Pretty sexy, huh? Classic H. Classic H. Oh, I mean, I was gonna pay it out because I want to see who. I need to see what happens when it wins. Classic H, classic Sean, the fucking busybody of like of all time. No problem. No, yeah, I'm on H's side. Classic fucking Sean, seriously. Classic fucked up, ungrateful bullshit. I'm kidding, of course. See, it would have been tired. It would have been tired. All right, am I making the room? Mies? I don't think it's a. Or yeah, Mies are allowed to be used. Is this a Ridgerock? This is probably. Is this a losers bracket? I only know the ones, the settings that Eddie gave me. This is a winners semifinals. Right on, dude. Excuse me. It's 6W, 6L2. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we're trying out this overlay. We gotta see how it works. Okay, there it goes. It didn't shrink that time, which is cool. I think it's like something about when it goes through the cycle once, then it like equalizes. But I haven't quite figured out how to get it to do that like right off the bat. Well, we'll find out. Yeah, see, it's working that way. Well, it was. whatever happened at first worked. Oh, I think I know it. I actually do think I know what that is. I think I do know what does that. Because that wasn't happening until like right when I released it. Should this be a 3-player room? Pardon me. Wild Wither Woods. Champ normal. It's woods, so they would probably love if it was a 4-player room. Four is fine. Okay. No problem. Yeah, we hang here. We'll hang here and see if somebody bets on Knuckle Puck. We can get Sean to wait too. KP bets on himself. Maybe. Little bio break from KP. Get it in while you can. P just in case. You know, before we leave the house. You can forfeit anytime. I'll see you in the parking lot afterwards. Sandals is gonna call a match. I would, yeah, if you want. Was Sean? Fuck no, I don't want to. No, definitely not. Absolutely not. The voice of Philly, the voice of Philly's trash cans. Ready to rock? GLHF. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm just taking notes on how this thing works too. Good evening, Golden. How does it go? So good to see you. So the bread, it's lovely. It has it has a rosemary. Oh, H is ready now. Are we ready? We made shortbread cookies. Let's go. That sounds lovely. I wanted to bake more things today, but I did manage to bake one of the things that I wanted to bake. So. Random small. How do you do random small? Well, yeah, whatever you want to do. It's a big match. It's a big H with the bows and Knuckle Puck with the wigs. I haven't tried shortbread. It's like sweet and there's no rising, right? It's like a and it makes like sort of a crispy cookie. He told me what it is, and I forget. It is a Wild Weather Woods Champ Teas Normal Wind. Like a buttery cookie, yeah. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Oh, that sounds lovely. Whoa. Showdown.
Showdown.
We can get rid of this world rank thing. It's not world rank. It's a tournament match, folks. Everybody wants to go to fucking sudden death. We all want the speed golf. Oh, in center lane from H or from Knuckle Puck here. Risky spot to sit down. Nobody's gonna move slow here. We've got Bowser up and over, playing the way that he likes. A little bit of chocolate on the shortbread. Let's go. Like chocolate chips or like chocolate sauce. The other side of the whole thing, we've got Knuckle Puck with a nice landing in the rain there. I let the bread go for a little bit longer than I intended to, but it got crisp. The crust got crispy and it's still like really soft and fluffy on the inside. I actually coated it with like a lot of olive oil. I put just regular flour and olive oil on my hands and I like coated the whole thing before I put it in the pan. And I think that made like a crispy outside. Because normally my breads don't get the best like crust, you know. I don't want them to get too done. I take them out pretty quick. But this time I was up here, I was trying to get ready for stuff, and it was all going on, so I had to get it. I had to get it when I remembered to get it, and that was like 5 minutes after I intended to. It's an easy and quick pair of birds. From these two, go in the hole. Oh, that's deflating. Chocolate chips. The oil makes things nice and crispy when it gets hot. I have discovered that. You want to make something crispy, put it in a pan full of bubbling hot oil. It seems to work really good. The pred is locked. We've got H with 10,000, Knuckle Puck with 30 stones, a tie. Everybody wants to see a tie. Everybody wants to see a tie. Sasu, it's so good to see you. Hello. Good evening. I am well. I have been working on 1,000,001 things lately. I feel like I've been spread a little bit thin, that's why I haven't been on the last couple of days, but I'm lucky enough to get a couple of really cool Tourney-Palooza matches here, and I get to try out my new overlay that I've been working on, and cast the matches of 2 incredible golfers and 2 incredible friends of mine, Knuckle Puck and H, on tees 3 and 2 respectively here. I got to cast Eddie and Believe. I know Eddie, but I don't personally know Believe, but they played a solid match. Eddie walked away with a big win just earlier. I am so glad you decided to stop in and say goodnight to me, Sasu. It's so good to see you. I've been lurking and taking notes. I hear that my Snorlax got a little bit of a nerf, So I'm back on my Gudra. Had some Lapras luck last night. You know me, I'm usually solo queues, but I been having a little bit of luck. It was so cool to see you and your significant other on camera. Big smile, huge smile. Sandals got Rapidash. Oh yeah, Sandals needs Sandals and Cerulege. Oh man, I know Sandals can do better. Great times with Mamo and Comfy, always. Yeah, I know. So like sometimes like Greninja, great Pokemon. I'm not good with Greninja. You should not. If you see me with Greninja, you should check on me. Same thing with like I feel like some people just have better luck with other mons. I'm excited for Sandals' Greninja or Rapidash phase. We've got H and KP happening, Falcon. Quick and easy. These two are on the way in. H has got that thing. Eagle, no problem. Knuckle Puck right on the button here. With a quick and easy putt for the Eagle as well. Cerulege is good in the TCG. I mean, you can be good with the Cerulege. It's just really hard. I feel like it's just really hard to be good with the Cerulege. I don't know how to be good with the Cerulege. Oh, Sasu, before you leave, check it out. I baked this. Made this omelet. I'm sorry, I should be covering these guys' match. I made an omelet that like came out really good, and I baked this loaf of bread today. Pretty happy with it. Tournament match from these two friends. Oh, it's a hot poblano and shallot omelet. Came out really good. I haven't done an omelet in a minute. And came out perfect. It was a 3-egg omelet. I was hungry. Nice. These two knock down an easy birdie, both very close to the Eagle. Pinpoint accuracy. Let's take a little bit of a review here. It's a 0-stroke game, actually. 6 under for the course from H, and Knuckle Puck shooting through hole 6. I'm hitting my stride with a couple of things, Sasu. I have to be aware of my highs and lows. It's like a sine wave of life. Like you can get, like I'm on like a mania right now, and I'm trying to be healthy with it. I'm baking a lot of bread. I'm doing a lot of coding. I'm getting a lot of the art and functionality and like the creation stuff that's in me. I have to like get it out, you know, and then I can go back to like sort of mussing around with stuff. But for right now, I feel like it's the season. It's the season. It's spring. But it feels good. You should take advantage of it. When you have wind beneath your wings, you should take advantage of it. Who got the ace? You're kidding. Fucking. Ooh. And it makes that sound. Damn, H. Right on the money. Good weather here. And he makes hay while the sun shines. But yeah, sometimes when you're not feeling like that, it can be really, you can just feel so low. But I'm trying to get all the things done as they go. I've been releasing the stuff that like I'm making overlays for Twitch now, so you might even want to use some of them. I'm releasing them on my little GitHub page, and like they're like little overlays that you can use as browser sources in OBS. Good night, Sasu. I'll talk to you soon. Yas. Here is my thing. You can use any of the little things on there, but the only ones that would be super useful for you would be the Preds and the points ones. but they may very well be incredibly useful for you. Oh man, KP has a tough shot from the curb here, and he goes for the putt. I'm actually a little bit surprised. KP goes for that putt and takes the chance on the downhill slope. And is not rewarded. What a nasty soft jank from Sean there. The putt is deceptively tough. I don't know what I want to link to. Thank you for telling me that, Cream, because you're right. Well, it depends on if people like. I guess I should make like a page for it, but that page works because all the links are there. So good to see you, by the way, Cream. What's going on, my dude? But yeah, I got all the stuff that I was thinking about trying to make for a long time. Oh, wow, that's like a 1 in a million chance. 1 in 1,000. The world rank tracker, the Preds thing, and the channel points thing. All 3 of those are now like out there for us to work on. Better now than in a match of my own. Amazing, yeah, right? I wasn't even looking. Nice, H. You can always tell because he gives you the honk the horn signal. Knuckle puck with a nice spot as well. Tough weather here, good drag on the putt. You can crash through that thing, call it a day. We get a lovely look at Monet's bridge here. They're gonna have massages. We're gonna set up massage tables here on the beach. We'll do yoga on the other side, and we can do like massage right here. I'm really looking forward to getting my shoulder work done down by the river. Down, down, down by the river. The most important part is that I'm beating Sean. Yes, 1,000%. You can spin off of them, but you can't land on them. Yeah, it'll keep rolling and bouncing, but it will not stay up on them. That's my actual page though, Cream. I don't know if I want to link to that. I'm giving that to Sasu just because she can see it, then she can see it all, and I trust her. I trust all of you. I wouldn't post it if I didn't, but that might not be exactly what everybody wants. Well, shit, maybe it is. I mean, you can check it out. Tell me what you think. It's a central location for shit. Sean showing off a little bit of shaping here. Ooh, look at this freaking dead eye accuracy from H. Sees the wind, compensates for it. KP a little bit downhill of this thing. With that left pulling him off to the side. He makes the putt, no worries, very good. It's a 2-stroke game. On the turn, hole 9. Off to 10. That's a good question. I know in this particular tournament, Miis are allowed. So, but I wonder if anybody's been using one. I'm playing it only just because I've been playing it lately, so I'm just used to it. But I probably shouldn't be because I'm not getting the best. I'm realizing I'm not getting as good of angles because I'm ahead of the golfers instead of back a little bit. Clean shots from H here. Only if both players agree can the Miis be used. Understood. Oh, an expert shot from KP. Look at that. It's hole 11. A really nice wind condition here. Beautiful day, no rain. A nice draw on that left-hand side for the kick on the tailwind there. But Knucklepuck's gonna go right though, and he's really gonna flirt with the mud, running that thing right up against the side of the body of water there. He's got a good line through the trees. I'm really surprised nobody wants the left route here. They just want that wind on the approach. Distance be damned. That is the old school technique for this, is to play the drive a little short on champ tees so that you land right there. That's, geez, that's season 1 stuff. You see, these guys have been here since then. They know how to play it. That's good tech. A lot of the time it doesn't quite come in handy when champ tees are mandated. That is what you want to be able to execute. That's quick eagles from both there. They know how to do it. It's the back pin at the back of the green. All the way in the back. The back one. KP playing lefty. That's right. So with an alternation between short and long, KP's getting the short shift, you're also getting the short shift, where RNG-wise, if both players were righty, one would get short and one would get long. I'm not getting like ungodly shit, I don't think. I'm not actually paying that close of attention. It's right under the tree, underneath the sycamore tree. Red Luigi bouncing in. Knucklepuck knows these are important. There's joy to be had in the day with friends of the game, but this stuff is important. And that is one that is on the table, the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. And he is right there for the bounce next. Damn, freaking next to the thing. He wanted to hit the spoon, he hit the fork. And he rolls past a little bit. The weather holds out.
Excellent.
Disgusting.
Birdie.
Disgusting.
Nice birdie.
It is a 2-stroke game off 2. Hole 13.
Ready?
Looking good. I mean, Sandals has the ability now too. Like the soft jank tech has transcended. I'm kind of amazed. H goes straight up and over. Looks like we're gonna see the same thing from KP. And H with a little bit of a long shot. KP, excellent power to elevation ratio. Gosh, it's not easy to get that one perfect. Man, H makes that putt from a distance. That was an opportunity there, but KP with a beautiful shot. Really, really nice shot. Oh. If it was lined up, what would have happened?
Ready?
That's a phenomenal shot by KP. I wanted it to drop for him so he would get paid for it. H is vocal in the chat, a little bit sloppy. Yeah, no, it's these. That's the thing. The doctors who get D's are still doctors, man. I kind of like that about this game because it's the only reason. It's the only aspect of the game that allows me to compete with the higher tiers. Is that The hole is, well, the hole is only so big, so they say. That's the name of my book that I'm writing. The hole is only so big. It's a story of Graveyard's ex-wives. I'm just kidding.
Nice. Birdie.
All quiet on the wild weather front. Oh no, it's right there. KP a little bit long, a little bit excited on that 13, almost ace, and loses one on 14 to make it that death knell. 3-stroke deficit on 15 is really hard to come back from where he's at right now, especially against a golfer like H. This is where H likes to get his prey cornered in the trap, and then, well, and then you know what he does with them.
Nice shot.
H goes stabby stab. It's possible if something really bad happens for H that he could touch. Oh, he just eagled that. Pretty nice fucking eagle, if you ask me. So KP's got to do the same thing from much further back. A little bit of a tricky spot. Ooh, wow, that's a nice shot, but it does not drop. And it's a 4-stroke game off to the gauntlet. Oh, signalman a dirge, if you would. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. You can still screw it on 16, that's true. I believe in KP, right? Falcon's like, I've seen this man literally turn me into ground beef. I mean, he could do it. He's got what it takes. This is a testament hole. It's 16 in good weather, decent wind. I'm getting right shift, so let's hope they get the shift that they wanted this time. I might even take a penalty. Yeah, I'll just take a penalty in solidarity for, he did it last Tourneypalooza. They lay it up. Look at these careful shots. H has no reason to push the envelope here. He does take it on the left-hand side for a long run. KP really, really wants to get this eagle. He's got the runway. He's up in the air. He's lined up. He cannot afford not to go for it. It looks like it's a little bit on the right-hand side there. Maybe he's hoping for some left-hand push and it just doesn't happen for him. He's ahead of the thing. H will miss the precious eagle. H's precious 5th stroke potential lead here. He doesn't get it, takes the birdie, walks off the green. The chip from KP. And it's in the hole, that's what I'm talking about. Takes this thing and keeps it a 3-stroke game. Look at that. Man, keeps it a, yeah, you gotta have that as a fan. That's a beautiful shot. The crowd loves that one. It's a beautiful shot.
Ready?
It's hole 17. Big tailwind here with how you want to play it. This is not an easy situation to read. H comes in short and he does it with purpose. See, a normal shot sends you really long here. Beautiful accuracy from both of these golfers in tough conditions. Oh, I hit the lip there. Here we are. The final hole of semifinal matchup. Tourneypalooza 2025. It's June, folks. It's fucking June. Just wanted to remind everybody. Tourneypalooza. It's fucking June, folks. Here we go. Hot dogs and salsa. Hot dogs and potato chips at the club. I got the hot salsa. Dude, for real, right? It might. I mean, allegedly, Falcon. Allegedly. I don't know either, man. I don't know either, my guy. I know that it is Tourneypalooza. I know that for sure. GG to these cats, both good friends, colleagues, and league season ladder golfer friends of mine. They kill it. It's all clear. Yeah, clearly. Yeah, I started playing this right when I started my stream. Everything is like in stasis. It feels just like that. You know why? Because it is. We've been burying them wrong. I can't sing the praises of every golfer out here on the tee enough. Thank you so much to Sean, an expert waiter. H with the win. Clean and fancy. Sure fine. Value with H. Save 15%. You're welcome. Man, thank you. Thank you for making this your destination for watching some of this cosmos rattling sport that we all spend every waking moment thinking about. Man, I wouldn't have it. Man, I'll do it again. I'll play another one. You want to do 18? Man, let's pay that pred. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. I get to see. All right, this is me. I need to actually take notes on what happens next. Man, no, I'm thrilled to be here, H. It's tough. It's a tough world out there. It's $1 million worth of effort to do fucking nothing, and then for everybody to berate you about it. You know, so the fact that you guys dig it here, you like not only do you want to play golf with me, but you know, like cast it on the stream. I have a lot of fun doing it and bringing it to you, bringing it to your eyeballs, and then tickling them with this sweet Super Rush. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's a calling. Gratitude, KP. Seriously. Rattle the cosmos, my dude. Rattle the cosmos. It's fucking Saturday night. Let's get it. I was gonna sit back. Yeah, and then Sean was like, I know my score's not gonna recover, but I gotta hit shots. Yeah, let's run it back, man. Get in here. Okay, H wins. Paid, baby. Okay, Sandals wins 11. Okay, cool. So that doesn't work the greatest, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Make the text even bigger. That way, you get to see everybody that wins and loses. I kind of like that. Me's and cheese, or peaches and dates. Yeah, or with marmalade. Me's and cheese, though. That sounds like a party. Nintendo Me's and Limburger cheese. Not at my fucking place, you damn not. We can do that. We can do that in Zing's basement. If we're gonna play Nintendo Me's and Limburger cheese, that's a third-party Nintendo game I'm working on. I'm trying to get them to let me release it on the Switch too. They haven't called me back yet, but I'm sure they will. Zing, you can't let him get in your head. He'll make you think that that Zingzilla is gonna stand on your shit. Does Zing work? Yeah. Oh god, it's my bad shoulder. Zing, every every time on the bad shoulder, bro. I use a mouse, I type, I pull the fucking, oh god, and you step on that fucking shoulder. Bro, oh man. Ugh, yuck. He was trying to walk on my back. He was trying to do the masseuse thing. Zingzilla. Masseuse. He's stompy stomp masseuse associates. I'm looking I filled out an application. What about you, Cathedral? Do you want me to get me one? Stompy stomp masseuse. You just can't, nah, right on the head. You can't just step on my head again. Why does he always fucking do that? He stepped right on my head. It hurts. I have long hair. It's all singed and shit now. Psyop 2-shot. Trying to like make you back down. Yeah. I'm down. Yeah, I'm sticking around. I'm playing at 18. I actually gotta play. I gotta play so that I can remember how to fucking play. I do what I want. I fucking love you, Zing. It's so good to see you, dude. Good evening. Man, I'm happy to be here. It's so good to see you, Cathedral. I have been full lurk mode on all your streams lately, but I'm really happy to be here. I've been doing a million things. But I'm back. But yeah, cut the platitudes. Be serious, Knucklepuck says. Quit stepping on Graves' head. No, you. No, you. If you were French, I would be Lassange. Yeah. I was gonna try and shoehorn Lassange in there somewhere, and I just didn't have the bandwidth. Thank you. Thank you for doing what we all knew needed to be done, Knucklepuck. Thank you. I'll square off against H. I'll play H. Sean doesn't want to play H. I'll play H. It's Sean, who wins? Sean, H, Graveyard, Cathedral, Knucklepuck, Zinko. Is it like a special world rank course? We can check now, actually. It's All-Star Summit. Okay, Rookie's coming up. That's why Sean doesn't want to play. Rookie's coming up. So I think that just means that you and I play, H. Or we can wait until after Rookie if you want. Zing, are you playing? Okay, I just need 3 options. It's H, me, and Zing. Look at him go. There's some spooky action at a distance going on with this thing. I don't quite understand what I've built, but we're testing it. Zing is on some cards. So yeah, so there's a good chance that he won't win this match. So if you're betting, just, you know, keep that in mind. Can we play Mies? Do you want to play Mies? Yeah, Matt. Let's go. And then King Bob-omb, and then Chuck, right? Yeah. Singles, or, oh, wait. We need double stars. Yeah, right? There we go, yeah. Where are we playing? Where are we fucking playing? I don't care, random? Fucking random? Did you know about a little random? Did you know what you want to play random? This is America. This is a free country. Shit, it's random. It's random. You said random, right? Normal. Back. Oh, it put you as No Star Mario. Oh shit. Oh geez, I had really. Oh yeah. Because it won't. Yeah, if you don't click it. Yeah, I don't like that about that either. But it's another bug in the system. H won't say no to me doing random. I can't believe Sean didn't want to play. I can't believe Sean didn't want to play. Thank you to everyone who helps me test this janky ass thing that I'm trying to build. See here now it's working, but maybe it's because the names are smaller. Oh God. Oh sweet baby Jesus. Man, you've been practicing this lately too, haven't you? Well. All right, I gotta focus. It's a tournament match, folks. This is my course when it comes to Mii's. Then is it available? Yeah, that doesn't show up in the lobby. He sunk it. You son of a sinker. I can't believe he sunk that. Damn, bro. I was like really very close to that. I can't believe he sunk the first one. I can't believe he sunk the first one.
Ready?
I feel like I used to get more aces when I used to do things
Nice shot.
in like a dumber fashion. Does that make sense?
Excellent. Birdie.
Like because I have such a process for how things work,
Nice birdie.
I apply that process and then it doesn't it stops working. God damn it, Endless. Tonight might be the night.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna go a little long here. H in the rough as well. It's locked. Oh shit. It's the two-shot cup.
Great. Eagle. Nice eagle.
Minute and a half till rookie. We can do it, right? I'm only jeez. Oh man.
Ready?
Oh my god. Do you go? No, you don't go for that. I mean, you kind of me. I kind of should. Oh god. Didn't that happen to H during his? Didn't that happen to H when he played fucking? Yeah, that happened to him. And then he still managed to cross this gap, which was like insane to me. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I think he had a better lie than I did. I think he actually got up on this shelf. See this little shelf right here? I think, yeah, it hit you up there, which is actually flat. Look how flat that is up there. That's kind of a real blessing. This is a real shit shot. I'm just gonna send that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and. All right, I didn't need to. I don't think I would have made it across with any amount of speed. Once I made it out of there, I don't think I would have made it across. H did shoot that gap though when he had that same thing happen to him. I was so surprised you attempted it. Like in the game that you were playing, I was so surprised you attempted it. You made it work. Yeah, you had. Yeah, right. There was no not trying. Yeah.
Ready?
Big headwind here, and as a me, you can't go full power. Look, he's practically pinning out. I didn't, and then you still go quite long. There's big power here, and you're over the edge. Yuck. Yuck. Oh.
Excellent. Birdie.
And it's a 4-stroke game suddenly. Man, you're never gonna. Whew.
Ready? Nice on. Birdie.
Easy to throw that one from up on the slope there. Strange motion on the greens here. These are the spookiest greens in the game. These and the spiky palm greens are really tricky. These greens are just the worst. Like when you have to take a short game approach that you're not 100% sure of, that you haven't done 1,000 times before, you're always like, what does this do? How much power? And you're always fucking wrong. I was just thinking, they're not that green on spiky palms either, right? Like spiky's sort of brown. I guess it's green. Spiky's sort of like a clay. All right, your far back pin on the death green. Oh, and I'll be downhill of it, shit. Well, maybe just. Okay, we're not too bad here.
Nice on. Birdie.
Oh, that's fine. Jeez.
Nice.
Sheesh. H wandering right up, just touching the magnolia leaves out the car door window. Get close. Just a hair. I'm on my stride now. I only missed one eagle, and well, there was that other thing, but
Ready?
I'm not doing too bad. Still, H is gonna make me eat the mop.
Nice shot.
Is this too much? Oh, it is too much. Jeez. Hopefully I just stay on that. Yeah, stay. Man, this is the one you have a really nice opportunity at, too. Get in there. Oh, come on.
Nice approach. 30.
I think the wind got me just a hair there. Well, no, I would have overcorrected just a little bit. Damn, H got the eagle there as well. It's over for me.
Ready?
Hoping for a rock bounce. Oh, just a crappy, jeez, tough situations from your streamer here tonight. Gosh, look at the pull upwards on that. If you want to put the freaking driver on it. Oh, get me in the little pocket there. Whoa! Rattle, 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 rattle. Okay, this might be a fun one. Yeah, this might not work. Ah!
Nice approach.
I thought I was a little bit further back than maybe I actually was.
Nice birdie.
You want that? I know better than to try and you gotta have the standard spin there. Like, to try and be accurate with a backspin there. Damn, H is right on top of an albatross here. I was gonna say, I'm playing, like I'm getting beat, but I'm not doing that bad.
Ready?
It's Highlands. This course sucks. Oop, should have kept it hooking. Should have kept hooking. My mom gets mad every time I say that to her. I'm talking about the game of golf, Mom. Like, what are you... Stop. Oh, no. Oh, man. The wind... Sometimes the wind say that it don't be the way that it is, but it do.
Nice birdie. Ready?
Oh man, hole 11 on Bowser Highlands. I'm getting a tan out here, like from the radiation. How's Rookie? How's the weather out there on Rookie, guys? Send me a postcard. Send me a postcard while I'm literally getting my fucking... Ah! Fuck! No! I was there. It was fine. Ah. Oh, there's a damn fucking change. Oh, hey. Ah! Oh man. See, it happened to H. Yeah, this is the collapse hole. It's okay. Don't even. This is the hole that we decided to collapse on. It'd be great if you stopped rolling. This one always does that.
Ready?
Oh, isn't enough? I don't think it's enough. Ah! No, I knew it wasn't. See, why does super backspin have such, like, the impact there? I guess it's downhill, but... Oh, man.
Ready? Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie. Nice birdie.
Jeez, another 10-stroke game. Holy lord. Well, at least I beat Sean. Yo, fucking anytime, Tange. I'll do it again, too. I'll do my fancy one.
Ready?
Is that... Wait, did I spell his name wrong? No, that's him. Yeah, Tangelo rocks. He's a good friend of mine. Or wait, no, it's Tangelo Yellow Koopa is his Twitch tag. Oh, that would have gone too.
Nice birdie.
He's got it there.
Ready? Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie.
Every fucking time. It's so touchy.
Nice putt. Ready? Nice shot.
I should have really hauled that thing to the right. Well, that's not too bad. I could have stopped it, but I didn't. Ooh, that's a hell of a drop there. Fuck. Well, it would have been good, except for it sucked.
Nice approach. Birdie.
There he goes. Nicely done. Wow. This is a show match.
Nice birdie. Ready?
Oh shit.
Nice shot.
Does this fix it? Maybe. Man.
Nice on.
That's how you get those too. Panic fixing.
Nice
Panic fixing's good for the game.
Ready?
Not quite enough there. Damn, dude. Does not miss him.
Nice approach.
Just the right amount of power on that, that'll piddle in, but GG's, man.
Nice birdie.
GG's, they were all pretty lucky, my dude. GG's, that's a tough match, but at least I played. At least I get out there and I show and I play. This is a good match. Real nice 25. Real nice 25. We can catch the last 10 minutes of rookie. Thank you for the game, dude. I appreciate you, mate. No way, it's Red Eye. Red Eye is out. Yeah, dude, that's a good sign. It's a good omen. Weird omens today. A lot of really weird omens today. I don't think they're bad. I think they're good. I think they're full of energy. Big pork. Big pork. A lot of pork out there. Yeah, a lot of pork out there. You want to try and trim that down, but, well, you know how it goes. Pork only increases. It's like entropy. Big pork. What a good name. Big pork at 45. Let's play out or pay out our pred here. Still trying to get this thing just right. I think if I pay H, Mr. Saturn. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, so if I make that, I gotta make that like a little background for that. Yeah, that's cool, man. Ooh, I gotta remember that I'm playing Peach. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Looks like Big Pork with a big lead right off the bat. Might be what it needs to be. A little far on the left. No, actually, I don't think I want to take that putt. Did he get it? Yeah, Big Pork's got it as well. I am not in the lead. All right, we needed that one. Put the pressure on Pork here. Did Pork get it too? Oh man, Big Pork wins. I just got 7 under'd on. By Big Pork. Oh man, Big Pork. They're pushing all the little mom and pop factory farms out of business, and they only want the big industrial pork sized pork farm. Welcome to Pork Town. Big Pork. He's our boy. There he is. Trooper's got a good chance. Scooter! Woo! Scooter's a pretty hype name. Trooper's out. Okay, don't bet on him. What's going on, by the way, dude? It's so good to see you. Ooh. Lefty and righty Bowser are both eyeing the princess. I gotta get out of here quick. Oh man, we get that left shift too. Damn, we're going over the edge and we could have used it. It's just not my night. Okay, all right. Nice hit, Red Eye. Let's go, dude. Taking an early lead here. Nice hit, man. That's pointing right at that thing, dude. Super backspin, always. Oh no, even regular backspin that might have gone in. Whoa, trippy Bowser. Gosh, you're so close to that one every time, and I rarely get it. GG. Scooter. Get it, Scoot. We are well into Bonnie. I like Bonnie. So you were right. They do go to the farm in the first movie. We're towards the end of the film now. You had to pause a lot. It's crazy how much stuff they pull from various different parts of the comics. It's both accurate and comically insane. It's still a great film, though. It is comically insane. From an editorial and directorial standpoint, too, that movie is a fucking almost an abomination. But it's cool. I mean, we all love it. I love it. But yeah, I remember that scene. Yeah, they do go to they do have like an introspective, like, farm moment. Like, they do. Man, I had one of those comics from a magazine. Like, it was a comic book that was in a magazine. And it was a legit comic book, but it was like the only one I had. And I used to read it over and over again as a kid. And I have no idea where that thing went, but I bet that was like a real comic. It was about like the Foot Clan, the weird like frat house that the Foot Clan had, where like they were always like all hanging out there. Yeah, and at the end when they go to the dock, doesn't like Shredder go down to the dock or something at the end of that one for the finale that's not even that like high test? Yeah, I think there's like big, there wasn't like a whole farm like plot. They just like went there because they needed to change the scene in the movie or something. There's a lot of like, I feel like the backgrounds get really repetitive in that movie. Fake Momoa. Interesting. No intergalactic travel whatsoever for these turtles. Yeah, they don't touch on any of the cool stuff. Like that movie is 100% New York City, Chicago, New York. Where are they from? New York. Yeah, that movie is all like city streets, turtles. It's pretty good. It's okay. It's good. It's Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, it's fucking Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, it's fucking Hell's Kitchen. Amazing. Amazing. What up, Oompa? They got their powers from the same canister that blinded Matt Murdock. Who's that? Like they were, like it was the same accident? Daredevil, like they were all standing at the same spot. Ah, that's right. Because Splinter gets exposed to the ooze too. But the story is still canon. Like they all still agree that that's the story. It's a cross universe. Like start story. Well, good. You know what? You know what I think about Marvel and DC is that they both have too much fucking money to be arguing about such artfulness. The kind of stuff that like it's like that's what all this copyright shit gets us, is that it just makes it so that we can't get the real movie that we want with all this stuff in it. I think from a writer and a artist standpoint, like that's kind of what they want, is to draw something and make something that's like compelling enough to get bought by the big boys so that they can get paid. And then art, from an art standpoint, like the actual creators are sort of flexible on what happens to it because they've been paid for it. So that's it's always cool when that doesn't corrupt the work. Is the Daredevil that old? I guess so. The foot. They were rating both of them and they were just like, we're just gonna go, yeah, we're just gonna use like opposites attract here. Bowser Gang. Oh, see, what is happening? How are you? How does it go? 64? Wow. How are you? Just get done playing scary games? Are we still scared? Way too hyped to sleep. I can dig it. Well, let's hang. We're hanging. I baked bread today. Can I show you? Red-eyed Oompa Scooter myself. Oh, did my thing freeze? I think it might have. Check it out. That's the, it's got rosemary, fresh rosemary and fresh sage. And I used the traditional, like no quick rise, anything. Like just, I used traditional yeast. It looks like I got a little done, but that's just because I put oil like all over it. I put oil all over it and then I sprinkled flour all over it. So the crust got like really crispy. Like it got this like really perfect, like crisp edge. I got a little cleavage in here. I really wanted like the loaf's, the shape of the loaf, you know what I mean? But I got a little cleavage in here. And it is really fluffy. Like it really aerated nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I have to do a focaccia because they're actually easier than these. Like I think it would be easier for me to actually get it done. Longer proofing wise, okay. I let this one go. This one rose for 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. Yeah, 3 hours. I let it rise for 3 hours, maybe 3.5. So yeah, a little bit longer. Or the focaccia will take a little longer. I would love to watch it. I'd give it a shot. I have all these cool herbs from the summer that I'll be able to use. I want to cut up some fresh basil and sage and rosemary and just put it in olive oil and whip it all around. And then I'll just drizzle that on top of the focaccia. Right? I like precise to the point. I've been making my tutorials for the stuff that I've been making like that too. If you can get it done in like under 2 minutes, under 2.5 minutes, explain something real quick, I feel like people really appreciate that. I go to so many videos where it's like, oh, I just want to learn how to do this thing real quick, and the guy's like, oh, so what is up, YouTube? It's like, shut up! How dare you? What do you think this is? Fucking Twitch? I'm on YouTube. Time is money, asshole. The DC universe better than the Marvel universe. What is Birdman? Yeah, that active dry. It's the one in the red container. Active dry yeast. That's what I think that's what I used. Birdman is a DC character? Okay, cool. I liked him. She does not specify what yeast she uses. I use active dry and do not bloom the yeast and it comes out fine. I have been blooming. I've been Bloomingdale's. Oh, see, I bloom because I doom. It's fun to watch it. It always blooms in a circle. I was like, why does it always bloom in a circle? No, that's Harvey Birdman. Harvey Birdman is different than Birdman, which they used the footage. Isn't the voice different? Isn't the guy that did the voice different, or did they get the same guy? I remember watching the Birdman cartoons because they would stick me in front of like Cartoon Network and leave me alone, for days as a kid. And I remember like those old 60s, 70s cartoons would come on, and like the original Fantastic Four, or like the original, not Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, but like, I think the show was just called Birdman, like, and it was just like, it's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, yeah. DC and Hanna were partnered back then, but he didn't, did he practice law in the old show? I think he was more like, God, I would love to watch some of that again. But they made that like after the case with the old Birdman footage. Like they didn't make new Birdman stuff for Harvey Birdman. I think and that was like right after Space Ghost. Yeah, they did the same thing Space Ghost did, where they used all the assets to make a new show, which is amazing. I want to watch the original Birdman show though, because it's fucking campy as all hell. They had so many characters, right? Yeah, like there's so many. And some of them are like the dumbest thing. There's like Ice Girl. Yeah, she had problems later on in life. Or yeah, there's like dude with the stretchy arms, not the stretch. Well, maybe it was just the stretch. Yeah, so many of those would really like not stand the test of, you know, deeper than Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah, the Super Friends, the Wonder Twins are all them. So are, who owns the Centurions? Those are really old too, and I remember thinking those were really cool. There's the Centurions that are like the knockoff version of, you know, some of that Hanna-Barbera stuff. And then there's the fucking GoBot. You know about the GoBots? The GoBots were for poor kids who couldn't afford any of the Transformers stuff. I remember I had a tape. I had like a VHS tape of the fucking GoBots. And I remember loving it as a kid. But then I remember hearing like some late night host making fun of the GoBots like later on in life. And I was just like, oh man, yeah, I like the GoBots. The fucking GoBots. Dude, I fucking I loved them so much. I remember loving them as a kid. And like, you talk about the GoBots and kids are like, what the fuck did they give you as a child? It's like, we didn't have Transformers, okay? I didn't have any fucking money. Like, like the Beetleborgs. Yeah, it's the same shit. It's like the Beetleborgs. Or like I remember like everybody was watching like Power Rangers as a kid, but I never I was never home on time like when it was on, and I would watch like there was like a bunch of like knockoff Power Rangers shows that were like really fucking like so bad. Like I think there's one that was called like VR, or it was like virtual reality. Everything was VR. GoBots are not Transformers, which DC also owns. Yeah, DC owns VR Troopers. Yeah, that's what, yeah, VR Troopers. Yeah, that was a good show. I remember saying that to people. I was like, yo, I know you all watch the fucking Power Rangers and shit, but you should really give the VR Troopers like a chance. Like, this is like much more narrative driven. I think you'd enjoy it more. Yeah, and just from an editing standpoint, when you learn how they made that show, you're like, God damn, that's a fucking oil painting. But yeah, the VR, I was going to say Rangers. I was going to say VR Rangers. Are you sure it wasn't Rangers? The VR Rangers. They had that like weird rainbow prism that they would like teleport through or something. Oh my God, I fucking love that. God, can we watch that? Can we do like the next 24-hour stream? Can we do a session where we watch like a couple episodes of VR Rangers or VR Troopers? Or, you were the perfect age for Power Rangers to be marketed toward, and they got me, gal. Yeah, I remember I was always a little old, or, nah, I mean, I was the age. I liked them, but, what else am I thinking of that, was really, like, a lot like that? Oh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Oh, it's the craziest thing. I actually Googled it recently because I could not think of the name. It's the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Have you ever heard of this show? It's in the same vein of VR Troopers, but it's like just such B television. And it's so good. Like there's no copies of that these days. Like I want to go back and watch that shit. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Pokemon was there, and Pokemon was cool because like it was okay. I don't know. Like it had more longevity to it. Like Power Rangers, once you hit a certain age, I think you have a realization where you're just like, this is fucking dumb. Like, and then you come back to it later on in life, like we do, and you're like, this is artfully beautiful. But I feel like Pokemon has layers to that onion that you can continue to peel it, and it stays gratifying for you as a kid. But yeah, what was the fucking thing that I'm like? they all had that like heartthrob television star kid at the like, I'm sure VR Rangers had that too. God, I want to go back and look at that. Robo, my dude, what is happening? It's so good to see you, bro. So the Pokemon show, I remember watching it as much as I could as a kid, and that was not much because it came on right at 3:30. So like the stars would have to align. I would have to get on the bus, and my bus would have to leave the school and get back to my street, like leave me off at the bus stop in like 25 minutes or less, so that I would be running up the street at 3:30 when they let me off the bus as a kid, and I would like bust in, and like a handful of times I would get there like as the Pokemon theme song was like getting done playing, you know, because they like played commercials or something like that. Digimon is a pretty good show. Digimon is, yeah, dude, shit goes down in that show. Yeah. That came a little bit later too, though. But I remember I would love when I could actually get there to see it, because anime was something that was like totally new for me. Like I had never experienced anything, and I remember people talk shit on it back then too. But I remember I never got to watch it, so that was when I would get to watch it. Busy as well, man. Life has been berating me also, so I can identify with you, my man. At least we have golf, right? At least we have each other. Yeah, Digimon has some darker shit going on in it. I remember that. There's definitely some more weighty situations than, say, the Pokemon show. But Power Rangers was sort of hit or miss. Like sometimes they were like, you know, stopping the pollution in the bay, or sometimes they were like stopping somebody from like getting murdered. Like it was like really like things that like you could sort of be like, well, I could see this not being that big of a deal, and like they didn't like. I feel like that's it's really sort of hot and cold. Yeah, I remember they showed Ghost in the Shell on that, something like that too, and I remember being like fascinated by that, but I never got to like see it on the reg. Sailor Moon was something that I knew about, but was never around until way later on in life. And this one girl that I dated was really into Sailor Moon. Like she had the shit like everywhere, all up on her walls. Like fucking, and that her bedroom was like covered with Sailor Moon stuff. And it was fucking surreal in there. But I, from like posters to plushies to like things like that. And I watched a little bit of it with her, and it's not like it's way more cutesy campy than it is like, I don't know, from afar, I feel like, I don't know what I thought Sailor Moon would be like, but I thought there'd be like moons and planets and stuff. Like it's a lot of Sailor Moon like eating food, isn't it? Like she eats food a lot and gets like upset about it or something. And the cat, what's the cat? The cat that's always like got the mark because he's worried or concerned on his forehead. The cat, the little cat. I liked him. Sailor Mars. Yeah, they're all different planets. Sailor Jupiter. Yeah, they're not, but it's like they're the actual, I don't know why I thought there would actually be like spaceships. I mean, I don't know how much, I didn't watch enough of it, but Luna was the black cat. And Arceus is the white cat. I didn't know there was a white cat. Luna. Yeah, Luna like solves all of Sailor Moon's problems like when she steps in shit, right? Because she's royalty, and it has to. It's like he has to. The USA Network showed it to us many years ago. I never watched the show. Those tapes that I watched with that girl were the only time I've actually seen the moving image of Sailor Moon. Ronin Warriors. Gosh, I haven't seen a frame of that. But yeah, I know about that. Ronin Warriors. Or like, wasn't there a fucking BattleTech show? Like Mech Warrior. Wasn't there a Mech Warrior BattleTech show? That's an unused IP that is completely just rotting away. Like, they haven't done anything with BattleTech in a while. There were a couple. I remember seeing the name on Cartoon Networks. Arceus had Sailor Venus. Sailor, I don't know anything. I don't know the differences between the planets. What's Sailor Neptune all about? Ah, yes. Caca. Before a new episode of Dragon Ball came on Friday on Toonami, you had to watch Sailor Moon. yeah, because you wanted the TV to be on. You didn't want to miss it in case the commercials were like shorter. Beyblade had a random storyline about one of the sisters getting sold into slavery. They would occasionally do some fucked up shit like that. Yeah. Well, shit. What's the fucking show? Johnny. Not Johnny Bravo. Johnny 5. Johnny. Is it Johnny 5? The one with Haji and the fucking super white. Dude, that like. There's some fucked up shit going on, in that universe. Johnny Quest, that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, fucking Johnny Quest. And that was on like a lot. Like I remember that being on a lot, dude. Like they always had that on, which is, yo Spuds, dude, what's going on, bro? It's so good to see you, man. But Johnny Quest, I remember liking that show. I remember thinking that show was cool as shit as a kid. He had all those cool gadgets. It was basically, you don't realize that it's the show about like just like some rich kid. You're like, man, how's he got all this cool shit? Well, his parents might be selling blood diamonds. Johnny Quest and Captain Planet. I also was a huge fan of Captain Planet. But yeah, they've got some really, really touchy episodes where, what was the one on Captain Planet where they they make up like opposite versions of like all the good rings, like the planet rings that do like good things. They like come up with the opposite versions of them. And, one of them was like hate. It was like a ring that like spread hate. And like, it's like, wait, what the fuck are you, like, no, you don't put that ring on. Like, what are you doing? And it would just like make people like say hateful shit about like other people. Like, I remember being like, even to this day, I remember thinking that at the very moment I saw that, I was like, wait, I don't know about that. But I remember Johnny Quest always had really cool, like, he'd have like a fucking hot air balloon. He'd have like a really cool ass watch. And he'd like check it and then get in his hot air balloon. It'd be fucking sweet. Mega Man would come on in the mornings. Yeah, dude, they never wanted us to watch Mega Man. I never got to watch fucking Mega Man. I know what you mean, dude. And they don't, like, Mega Man is like, kind of scarce these days. Like, they don't make a lot of like cool ass Mega Man shit like we want them to. Sailor Princess, Sailor Mercury, Water Scout, Sailor Mars, Fire Scout. Oh, Sailor Jupiter's the Fire Scout. And then Heart Scout. Jeez, yeah, I don't. So there's no Neptune? I never watched the Kirby show. Neptune was later, okay. The Sonic show, the Robotniks. Little sidekicks. Was that the name of the show? Or his little sidekick in the show. I read the books. They used to have these like trite, and in Cathedral, when I say trite, I mean fucking trite. Sonic the Hedgehog books that were probably written for like just learning to read, like, but I remember having one of these books that was like, it wasn't an episodical and it wasn't a series. They were sort of meant to be read near one another, but not in an order. But all the books like referenced stuff that had happened in the Sonic world, and like you were supposed to have the whole series of books. But I only had the one book about like where he got his shoes, and like he got these fast ass shoes that Dr. Wily made for him, and oh my god, the lag is nightmarish here. And he like finally put them on and like got away and like crawled down this tree stump that was actually like a portal to the world with this girl Sonic. I don't know. And then it was like, see you in the next episode or something at the end of the book. It was like that. And I was just like, oh man, I'll see you in the next episode. But like I never got any more of the book. I never found any more of the books. Yeah, I know. I was fucking analyzing that shit, Cathedral. Like as a kid, I got that, and I was like, finally, the expose that we've been waiting for. Finally, I can put the video games aside and actually crack the spine on some real deal informational content of the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. What is this? What is this brag? What is this? What is this drivel? This uncultured shite? Like, it can't be fucking, dude. It's trite. Like it's the word. It's the place you use that word. Sometimes you don't use that word because it means it's bad. It's insulting or something like that. But no, these books were written like in a way that does not make anybody have to know any words that are bigger than 5 letters. Scratch and Boulder. Grounder was the mole. Yeah, jeez, they were really cooking. Scratch and Boulder. Grounder. Who makes the decision on that at the end? Like, up time. What's the last thing we said? Yep, that's what we're going with. Big the cat. The cat's name was Big. That's like hard. That's just hard to know. Oh no, what am I doing back here? That was a chicken. Dude, I didn't have the comics. Like, I had the actual, like... Oh god, I wanted the comics. I don't know how I got the book. I'm going for the bounce. I don't know what you guys are smoking, but I'm smoking Grounder's stash. Biggie. Fucking Big the cat. He's just big boned. Big just wants to fuck around and fish. Cream the rabbit. Neptune and Uranus were in the Japanese versions, but in English they were cousins. Okay. Oh, they were a couple. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, get it. I never had any of the Zelda stuff. I never had any of the Mario stuff, except for that first movie where you play Mario and then you watch that first Mario movie. You know, the live action one. and then like during that movie, you're like, wait, did I miss the whole of what Mario is? Like you look back at the game, you're like, no, this is. Uranus. I said that. I'm not talking about your butthole, Garbo. I'm sure that you're not talking about your butthole? No. In fact, now I'm sure that you. You know, they're saying that when we sent the Voyager probes past those planets, maybe some like big event was going on, and maybe Neptune isn't actually blue all the time. Maybe that was just like a really special occasion kind of thing, and we didn't even realize it. Maybe Uranus actually is your butthole, and we just missed it with the Voyager probes because there was like a real special like occasion going on. It was a special occasion that you didn't have your butthole out. So we missed it. But normally it's really easy to see. We finally finished the film. We don't understand how a film like that came out in 1990. How did they instantly know what the 90s would be like? Oh my God, from the pizza to like the shape of the trees. Yeah, that movie is so, it's, because the 90s were really like smelted in the 80s, you know, because by that time, like in 90, like I remember in like 92, 93, as a kid, shit from the 80s was so uncool. Like I remember people like making fun of shit from the 80s when I was a little kid, like a lot. And now people love that shit. And I fucking loved it then too. I was like, man, why is like hot pink is cool, man. Like I kind of love hot pink shit. I still do. And I think in the 80s, like hot pink was like you wanted hot pink. Like hot pink, but by the time like I got there, like people were like making fun of hot pink. At that time, you know, like when that movie got made. And now it's funny because all like hot pink is cool again. I fucking love hot pink, dude. Hot orange is pretty close second. Salmon is nice. This shirt sort of used to be that color, and now it's just faded to like an orange. Big pink. Garbo likes big pink. Yeah, other TV shows like that were hard to find and you didn't get to watch that often, but when you did, it was like a kind of magical thing. There were a couple of shows like that when I was a kid. I like reds, even if I can't have pink, like I still want reds. Reds or oranges or like really hot, warm colors. I could go for a toke. Me and Big E are gonna pack up the bong. What the fuck did Daria? I never got to watch Daria as a kid. Like I would always have to like wait until somebody like taped it or something or like. But I remember like when it was on, sometimes they'd play like 6 episodes in a row. and you'd be doing something, you'd be like, holy shit, fucking Daria's on. That was a show like that for me. It's such a good show. Like, there's not a bad episode in the bunch. I sort of am Trent. I realize that I've sort of become Daria's older brother, which I'm cool with. But like Daria's mom and Daria's dad are just such statements on society. Beavis and Butthead show up in the background at Daria's school. I swear I remember that episode, actually. I swear I can remember seeing that. And Jane, like I know I look like Trent, but I think I'm more Jane than Daria. Jane is or Trent. I had a crush on Jane, but yeah, Trent's a good-looking dude. Garbo head. Garbo head. I watched some of the Beavis and Butthead show. That was like right when my parents got divorced, and then all of a sudden like the house was empty all the time, and then I realized I could just stay up all night and watch MTV, and there'd be Beavis and Butthead on like all night. And I remember just sit there all night and watch the actual Beavis and Butthead. You have a mixture of Jane and Daria. Yeah, I'm very much Jane and Trent. But I guess their house, they had like sort of the tough house, and Daria's parents were more like well off. Beavis and Butthead. Do you remember the one where they get crabs and they go buy a bug zapper to try and get rid of them? That was the first one that I remembered. Yeah, 1000% Cathedral is Daria. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Everybody wants to be Daria, but no, I would agree with you. I would agree with you on that. I'm trying desperately to remember the plot of any other episode of Beavis and Butthead. The one with the crabs and the bug zapper is the only one I can think of. Plot of a Beavis and Butthead episode. Go. Yeah, I'm very artistically driven, like Jane, and I have the deep like angst about the world, you know, like Daria. But I'm more, honestly, I don't want this to be true, but it is. I'm more Daria's dad. Like I hate to be the one to have to admit that, but like an equal cross between Jane and Daria's dad, who, if you have never watched the show, is an absolute lunatic. Like Daria's dad is like committable. The one where they're supposed to be washing the neighbor's dog, and they're just sat there going, washing the dog. Yeah, they're just like out there like playing air guitar. There's like beer in that show. Aren't they always drinking? Like they always have a 6-pack of beer in the show, which is hilarious because there's no way that would fly now. And then I remember one time there was one time where they bought non-alcoholic beer like on the show. And the neighbor pretty much is Hank Hill. Yeah. He's a lot of Hank Hill. Man, I'm not able to pull this shot off tonight. They're fucking teens and they drink beer. Yeah, right. Like they have that like sixer of like 6-pack of beer on the couch. It's always there, dude. Jake, yeah, Jake. Jake's always like fucking screaming in the backyard in his underwear with a bowl of spaghetti on his head or something like that. Like, and you know, like Lady Bowser, those interludes like before the commercials, like where it just cuts to like a still with like a color solid over it. So it's like Daria's dad, like, doing this like in his skivvies with a bowl of spaghetti on his head, and then it's like, we'll be right back. Next on Six Ad World, it's Daria's dad in his underwear with a bowl of spaghetti on his head for mayor. That's like, yeah, it's like the fucking vignettes of like Daria's mom like yelling at her, like, but it would just be Daria's mom's angry face. That's art, man. That's art. That's the shit. That's art. Art demands no explanation. That's art. Quinn. Quinn is her hot. Yeah, Quinn is Daria's hot sister, right? That's her sister. Quinn and the dude. Yeah, babe. Hey, babe. Fucking that dude. I'm a little bit that dude too. No matter what, I can't turn that off. Like that part. Like I kind of really like because he's like undyingly positive and doesn't see the dimness of any part of the world. Like, and that's like Daria makes fun of that, and it's good for the time. But I think that's a good quality to have, and I try to keep that quality. Quinn is Daria's sister. Yeah, I for some reason I was like, wait, are they related? Yeah, they're related. And she dates she dates the popular football player dude who I'm talking about, and he's like a big idiot, but they touch on that. There's a King of the Hill revival. You got me. I didn't even know that was a thing. Just dropped it. I didn't even know that was a thing. I liked Hank Hill wave. Like all that like trap music that they were making with Hank Hill talking about growing weed. I really like that. I really like that stuff. What's Daria's mom's name? I actually always had a huge crush on Daria's mom, to be honest. Bobby is an adult and Hank is an old man, but Bobby was just a little baby boy. How can he be an adult? Don't do this to me. How the fuck old am I? Fuck. The TV movies for Daria 2, I swear I've seen them. They were like long form episodes that they would air like around the holidays and stuff. Is that the one where Trent gets a keyboard? Or is that just a regular episode? I actually don't know if I remember that. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you mean. Other stuff around that time that made a huge impact on me was man, what else was on MTV? Yeah, that was MTV. It was MTV, right? What else was on MTV at the time? Is it College Yet? Oh my God, yeah, I remember. Yeah, where Daria like goes to, yeah, or graduates from high school. Yes, I do remember that. I don't remember anything that was in them. I probably have seen them. But that's like saying, like, I've probably seen every episode too. Because it was always on. I just don't remember, like later on, I remember seeking them out. Yo, Tennessee, what's going on, dude? I do remember you. Of course I remember you. I feel like we hang out all the time. How's it going, dude? I go back and forth on my me shots, and then I'm taking me shots with Peach, and I'm like, why am I fucking up so bad? Yo, man, thank you, bro. That's kind of you. I hope you're having happy Saturday, dude. I hope it's a good weekend for you, my man. High five, homie. Tennessee Nova. You will hear his voice on Zing Pow's stream often. He's thoughtful and sometimes he falls asleep, but we're old pals. So good to see you, man. Thank you for the follow. Mostly sleeping. Mostly sleeping. Now we're talking about shows that don't seem old to us and are objectively old now. Yeah, right? Yeah, right? In ways that don't quite land. Like the 90s are to like youth culture is as the 60s were to youth culture to Daria. So if that equals Daria, then what does all of this equal now? You know what I mean? Provo, my dude, thank you for the raid, homie. It's so good to see you, bro. Welcome in, everyone. I am so happy to see you, dude. How was the stream? Was it chill? I hope so. Robo raid. Right, Ty? Just shit going off. He's like, that's right.
Yep.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. Ooh, it's a crown.
Yeah,
I think those are good, right? I think you want those. In that game, I think you want, but this is what? Sonic the Daria? I think that's what that game is called. So good to see you, dude. Little Halo, let's go, my man. Wouldn't, yeah, right? That's scary because it's not good. It's not gonna turn out to be true. Some stuff is antiques now that doesn't even feel like it should be. Like some stuff is like expensive antiques, and you're like, that's just the skateboards that are like in my buddy's basement. Like some of those World Industries boards are worth like so much money now because they're antiques. You fast forward, and that's what you focus on. Jesus fucking Christ. I have been trying to focus on 1,000,001 things this week too, Robo. I know what you mean, dude. Never any worries. Garbo's here. No, but you gotta carve out the time for yourself because nobody else will, man. People will just fucking dump shit on you. You show them something, and all they tell you is what's wrong with it and you, and how it's not what they wanted, and you just can't. You can't. At a certain level, you can't listen to that. You have to know that you're a good person who did a good job, and you're appreciated, my man. If nobody else said that today, at least I get to say that to you today. So it's tough out there. Mystery Gamer on T4. Is Zing not streaming tonight? I thought he was. I swore he was, Tennessee. He was playing card earlier. Let me check. Yeah, he's not on anymore.
Add this one.
Witty! Yo, Witty's streaming? Hell yeah, dude. Tange is still on, let's go. I wonder if he DC'd or his laptop crashed and he didn't realize it. He's still racing. I haven't seen Pepe in a day or so either. He was on a real stint, and I think he may have he may be taking a day off or something. Why didn't that pop up? Odd. Yeah, I swore somebody else said he was on too. Are they doing Fortnite? Am I gonna get the Switch too? I would love to. Eventually, yeah. There is stuff that's coming, I think, that I want to play. And let's face it, I would love to be playing Mario Kart World right now, but I just cannot. I cannot justify paying $550 to play Mario Kart. I just can't. Plus, I'm not really in a spot right now where I can cop it. I'm trying to save for a couple of things that I need to make me a first world human, and also there's nothing that I like. Besides Mario Kart World, there's nothing that I really want to play on it yet. Like what? Yeah, right? Like, is there something that you like need to play on it, Otzi? And I'm asking because I want to know. DK Bonanza. I want to see it before I buy that. Like, it looks like it'll be cool. I want to know a little bit more before I decide to get into that. What happened? Processor died? No, what happened? The processor died. Is it gonna RMA? Are they gonna take it back? Are we sure it's the processor? Gosh, there's so much that could go wrong. It is RMA'd? Okay. Well, good. I've had thoughts that that could be why I sometimes get a crash here and there, but there are things that, like, sometimes you'll have stuff like that. Like, we do a lot of stuff, we got OBS and we run a lot of shit, and a lot of people say there's crashes and that for that, but yeah, that's bullshit. That sucks. That's a nice ass Intel processor too. Those things cost like $300, $400. Jeez, it's all of us. Nice. It's a $300 processor. I'm really happy they're taking the return. I'm glad that happened so quick, actually. I'm really glad that happened so quick, because a lot of the time, if it's something really complex like that, damn, so you actually have to unseat the chip. Fuck, you never want to do that. Fuck. Keep that socket clean. Keep something over that. Fuck. Oh, and you have to take the thermal off the fucking cooler. Oh, that sucks. The dude did it for you? Okay, oh, so you actually had a guy do it? Nice. Oh, thank God. You do not want to be scraping thermal paste off shit. Oh, no bueno. Oh man, I wonder if it's Twigs. I wonder if something happened along the way and he knew that it might have been the processor. If you looked at it, saw like a bent pin or something. Damn, dude. Well, yeah, get it RMA'd, and then you just gotta give it another try. Sometimes that can take up to a month. It should be there. It should be back in like a week or two. But yeah, that's a lot of work. I appreciate what he's doing for you, but because to mount that shit is tough. To unmount it and store it and then redo the job and then to remount everything, it's a bitch. It sucks. You don't want to have to do that. So, fingers crossed that that's good. Well, at least we know all the fans and shit work, and your hard drives are good, and you know the board's good. I don't, there's so much to track down. Like sometimes if you have a bad build like that, like yeah, you really do just have to start replacing parts and it can become expensive, you know, especially if you don't get RMAs. Like I had that happen to me with one board where I could never suss it out whether it was the RAM, the board, or the CPU, and eventually I just had to replace them because like a year and a half had gone by. Oh wow, Oatsy, this looks really good. The No Need Focaccia. Oh yeah, this looks really good. But yeah, I don't like, I don't know. I'm really hoping that this is just like an initial push and they're gonna have it expensive because everything's expensive right now. And then in a year, when people will get their fucking heads out of their asses and things like groceries become the price that they're supposed to be again, because there's no way that this is fucking sustainable. Like nobody can keep this up, Nintendo included. You know what I mean? I have a feeling that it'll probably fall to like 400 or 350 or something like that. At least that's what I'm hoping. and then I can get it in a year. Is sort of the idea there for me. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, even me, like, I do this stuff, and it's like, I'll even put stuff in backwards sometimes and not realize it. Like, there's always something that could go wrong. Honestly, I miss my old machine. And I want to build, like, I'd like to build another one yet still for downstairs, but I don't know, maybe if I hit a really big job this year or something. But yeah, sometime next year, maybe, I don't know. I don't know though. But yeah, I don't really want to play any of the like what Bloodborne or whatever, or the Blood Souls or whatever. Everybody's really excited about that. I'm sort of like whatever about that. Honestly, the Puyo Puyo Tennis game is what I was most excited about. I like the motion tennis, which I love. I love motion control tennis. You know me, I'm easy to please. I was most stoked about that. And I was like, if you let yourself spend $550 to play Puyo Puyo Tennis, you don't deserve to buy groceries this week, Graveyard. Like, that's fucked up. Like, you can't do that. So I'll play Puyo Puyo Tennis some other time in the very near future, I'm sure. Big thanks to everybody who's betting on my stuff tonight while you help me test this overlay that I've been toiling away on. I'm gonna go take a toke, and I'll be right back. Okay, these are the three strains that I have. Which one? Which one? Which one? I'll be right back. Bye.